as you already know.
Yeah, I know. Many of you I know.
Okay.
So beyond that, if you can speak, that will be great help, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So,
Rohit is a new joinee. Rohit has just joined today. So Rohit, I will request, please open your camera. Subir Nandi Saab, Srishti, please open your camera, guys. Unless it's not required to hide behind the camera, don't hide behind the camera. Please participate, right? Because this is your class. If you will not speak, nothing is going to happen. And especially in the professional and life skills section, without participating, without talking, it will not be possible. It's a two-way communication, right? Yeah, Ankar Rao Saab, tell me little bit. So for the others' benefit also, you can repeat your introduction and your two strengths and two weaknesses.
sure. Okay. Uh, Hi, all. This is Shankar. I am working as a senior software engineer at Cognizant. So myself, I was from AP, as you already know, or we are in classes from last 3 weeks. So I am from AP basically. So I have been from my childhood. I was started in my hometown from AP, and then I was went out for my studies and higher studies, and then I was basically into a software engineer mode. So I was selected as a software engineer, and then working as a software engineer, and then promoted multiple levels. Now I was working with the Cognizant. So when it comes to weakness, sometimes when I was in too hurry, so I may not uh, structure or read all the things, entire things. So I may go with what is that? Some exceptions. So and weakness. So I may not believe anything very fastly. It will take some time for me. So that is also a kind of weakness for me. So that is one thing. And strength. If I sit on something and if I wanted to resolve that particular issue or anything, so I will not sustain with that particular answer. So I will be always searching of that. So I will always try to resolve that particular issue permanently. So that is one of my strengths. So even though if it takes 10 days or a month or a year, so I will not give up that easily. So that is one of my strengths. And other, so
What is your ability, quality, and your skill?
Okay. Ability, quality, and skill. Okay. So ability, it depends how I was taking a approach of that particular problem. Depends upon the problem. We should act accordingly. So, but it may not. What is it? Now we may not be taking too much of time on acting. So that is one thing on the ability side. So I will go accordingly whether I wanted to step in or not. So I will be coming to know, and then only I will be stepping up. So I may not go and give some suggestions to them who didn't ask me. So that is not my ability. So if something is happening and someone involved me, then I will be acting. So I will be being proactive when it required, but not basically to be involved directly. So that is one of the things. And quality, it depends. So if it is into that my area, suppose I was on technical side. So if it is on my structure, so I will be going and I will be giving my 100%. So whether it is personal or related, so I will try to know what exactly the problem is. Then only we will be resolving it. So if we don't know, we will be taking the guidance, obviously. So quality, I may not define exactly that I will be working on all the things, but I will give my best.
Okay, good. So good. So who is going to speak next? Yeah, Shreya Rai. Tell me, who is Shreya Rai? Your two strengths, two weaknesses, and what is your ability, what is your quality, and what is your skill?
Good evening, sir. Agar, to be frank, Shreya is a work in progress. It's
Okay.
still developing.
Okay.
And my two strengths will be my creativity. I know it very well, and everyone around me tells me that my creativity is a strength that I have, and I find creative solutions to.
So creativity is a very wide spectrum, Shreya.
Yes, sir.
Which direction, which area where I can rely upon you, and why I should rely upon you with your proof? Where is the proof? Yeah. Give some examples as well.
So creativity in artistic field.
What artistic field is very wide, you know. You are a you can say that painter, you are a
So I do paint, illustrate.
What exactly illustrator? What
Yes.
exactly you can do efficiently?
So I can do watercolor, acrylic paint, gouache, pencil, sketches, pencil color, crayons, digital illustrations.
So this is your skill.
Sir, but creativity, this all comes under a vast umbrella.
Your thinking is you're a creative thinker. That is your ability. You can think differently. That is your ability.
That is a strength as well, right?
Okay, that is a strength. Okay.
Yes, another strength will be that comes from psychology background, that I understand people and I can listen to them. I can understand where they're coming from. So that is also another strength.
Okay.
It is also an ability. If we talk about weaknesses, then I will go for perfectionism, because I try to perfect things. They may take a lot of time, and it might be okay to leave them at one stage, but I will keep redoing them to make them perfect, and that is a weakness. And another will be that I question a lot of things, which we discussed in last class. It is a good thing, I know, but sometimes I question everything. Okay. Why? So that is a weakness, I guess. And what more thing?
What is your ability, quality, and your skill then?
So skill will be, I'm skilled in Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. So that is a skill. I can play guitar, so that is a skill.
Very good.
I can cook very well, so that is a skill. Ability will be to understand others. I'm empathetic, so I understand where they're coming from. And what else? Ability.
Quality. What is your quality?
Sir, I think I have a humanitarian approach to life, and that is my quality.
Excellent. See, whenever you will go in the corporate, people will recruit you on the basis of your ability, quality, and skill. Nobody is going to ask your academic degree and all those things. Based on every day, you are being judged based on your ability, quality, and skills. So never undermine these 2-3 points. And that's why I'm today talking about the professional skills in the corporate life, right? Many a times we miss it. Okay. Hi, Prachi. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Prachi. So tell me, who is Prachi and what is her two strengths, two weaknesses, her ability, quality, and a skill?
Yes, sir. I'm Prachi Pranavi Ghosh, and right now I am a graduation student in Vasant Kanya Mahavidyalaya. And I can say Prachi Pranavi is someone as a human who is still working on herself. And I guess Prachi Pranavi don't know much about herself right now. But as of now, I can say my weakness is that I procrastinate at times. And one of my weakness I can say is that like whatever whatever my mood is, it easily shows in my face. That is my weakness. And when it comes to my strength, I guess I'm still searching for it, what actually my strength is. But I think my strength is my speaking capability. I think I speak well if I am confident enough. Then what are the other questions, sir?
Your ability, quality, and skill.
Yeah.
And 2 strength, 2 weaknesses. That's all.
Yes, sir. Weaknesses are done. Like I procrastinate a lot, and the fact that my moods easily shows on my face. And my strength is that I speak well if I am confident enough. And when my
Rohit and Prerna, please open your camera, guys. Apurva as well. Don't hide behind the camera, because this is a place where you have to express yourself. You are part of the corporate life now. You will be treated as a manager, not as a student here. So please don't hide behind the camera. And I don't like people who really, hide themselves behind the camera. I don't know what they are hiding. This is a class where you have to interact, participate, and you have to respect to the others as well. Yes. Yeah, Prachi. So tell me your ability. What is your ability? What is your quality?
Yes, sir. So my quality is that I am a good listener.
You're a good listener.
I am a good listener. And what my ability is that I am good at interpreting what I learn. Whatever I used to learn, I am good at interpreting that particular knowledge.
Very good.
Yeah. And
skill?
My skill is, frankly speaking, I literally don't know what actually my skill is as of now. So, yeah.
Just try to know your skill. Even sketching, even, what you call vesting pages are also sometimes our skill is there. Like sometimes we are stretching the pen, and making some designs. That is also a skill. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Subir Nandi Saab. How are you, sir? Yeah, please. आप अपना कैमरा ओपन कर लें. Subir Nandi Saab, please open your mic.
Oh, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. So I thought I should just interact. I should also interact with you all. So please permit me also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tell me your 2 strengths and 2 weaknesses, sir.
2 strength, as a manager हम अच्छा से मैनेज करते हैं स्टाफ लोगों को. ये
हम लोग को हिंदी नहीं आती सर. We all are South Indian. Just try.
अच्छा सर ये मेरा वीकनेस है. इंग्लिश में मेरा थोड़ा कमी.
कोशिश करिए. Don't worry. Don't be shy. आज हमको हिंदी नहीं आती है, मान लीजिए यहाँ पे. आप क्या करेंगे? मजबूरी है आपकी.
Myself सुबीर नंदी.
हाँ, सब आता है आपको. Just try, everything you will do. Yeah.
Myself Subir Nandi from Jamshedpur. I am as a deputy manager operation in Narayana Rudalaya Limited. I am joining from 2019 August 17. I am newly joined in hospital industry. That's why as a new guy, I learned from hospital industry many things. At first emergency section, from emergency section फिर admission, फिर OPD, yes, all things I learned. And after that sent to me another diagnostic center. So now I am in charge from dialysis center. I'm looking a dialysis center. There are many patients come for dialysis, only for dialysis. So I am many staff handling ये my ability है. This is my ability. Many staff in my team and many and there are machine. There are a dialysis machine is eight machine is there, and every machine I am mm, every machine का मेंटेनिंग हम करते हैं, मतलब हम ही करते हैं. तो that's why ये मेरा एबिलिटी है. This is my ability. And weakness तो weakness at first हम एक ही weakness है वो, this is
No Hindi, sir.
my
I don't know
confident
Hindi.
and my English part.
In fact, I was
This is my
surprised.
weakness is
In fact, everybody was surprised. You were talking so smoothly in English, and why you were having fear that I don't know English? You were very much comfortable in explaining everything in English. So sometimes we have power, but we are not able to apply. The moment
Yes,
you
sir.
started applying, everything.
Confidence is very low, sir.
After YSI, it's impossible that your confidence will be low.
Some
You will try, then your confidence will go up.
confident grow up, sir. Some confident grow up from you,
Yeah.
from your
Sure,
side.
sir.
Some,
That's why I'm taking these professional skill classes, because we have to work upon your confidence level, your thinking ability, right? See, these things are equally
Yes,
important in corporate life, along with the management. Yeah. So
Yes,
Rohit,
sir.
are you there? Rohit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please open your camera, guy. Why are you hiding behind
Yes, sir,
camera? Yeah, Rohit.
There-
Yeah, speak up, man. Tell me
Yes,
something
there is a
about
power
you.
cut. Give me 5 minutes. I'll just.
Okay, no problem. Tell me something about you. Who are you?
My name is Rohit Thakur, and I am graduation in BCom. I have graduation in BCom. My ability is that I can easily communicate with people, and I love to make friends, and this is my ability. Or weakness. Weakness is don't have that confidence. Confidence level is very low. I have.
Okay.
And my second weakness is, that is, I can't say no to everyone that I really trust them. I can't say easily no to someone ask me something to do that work, then I can't say no to them. That is my weakness. And skills is I am good in sports. That
What kind of sports do you have?
I love to play football.
Okay, very good. Footballer. So you must be having good stamina, right? Running
Yes, sir, yes,
stamina.
sir.
Yeah. It requires lots of stamina to run. Okay, thank you, Rohit, for this information about you. Yeah,
Okay, thank you,
Tripti.
sir.
Tripti, are you there? Tripti Dubey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good
Yeah,
evening, sir.
tell me, Tripti, who is Tripti? Your two strengths, two weaknesses, your ability, your quality, and your skill.
Good evening, sir. My name is Tripti Dubey, and I am pursuing my graduation from VKM BHU. So my two strength is I believe in myself, and second one is I am self-motivated person.
Okay.
And my two weaknesses, okay, I never say no to anyone.
Okay.
And sometimes I became overthinker.
Okay.
And my skill is I made friends easily.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is your ability? आपकी ability क्या है? योग्यता क्या है? क्या कर सकती हैं आप? You are able for what?
Sir, I make decision. Sir, I make decision easily, and that sometimes it became good.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
what is your quality?
Sir, I have lack of introspection. That's why I don't know very much about myself.
Okay, so you have a lack of inspection. Okay,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem. Yes, Prerna, are you there? Prerna?
Yes, sir, I'm there, but I've joined from my office.
Okay, okay. So will you be able to participate? No.
No, sir, sorry, sir.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Yeah. So today's session is quite participative. Anyway, Krishna, are you there? Krishna?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Please tell me, who is Krishna? Strength, two weaknesses, and your ability, quality, and skill.
सर मैं जो भी बस में हूँ तो मैं कुछ बोल नहीं सकती ट्रैवलिंग कर रही हूँ
Okay. No problem, no problem. Okay, okay. Yes, Apurva. Once again, we are no coming to the same point. Who is Apurva? I'm pretty sure now this is change Apurva. So tell me your two ability, strength, two weakness, your ability, your quality, and your skill.
Sir, so starting with the weaknesses, because I believe they hold a group, like a strong grip over my life. So, sir, if I talk about a weakness, as you could identify, I'm very much possessive regarding my people, and also, sir, I'm very much emotional. Like if I'm happy, I'm very much happy, and if I'm sad, I'm very very much sad. And also there means I am not stable regarding myself. Like there are days when I feel myself very much confident about that I'm very much confident, I'm good at things, but again there are days when I feel very low. It feels that much more is to be done, much more is to be added. So these are my weaknesses. And if you talk about my strength, I have got the like I can handle pressure. Like if you give me any work and if you give me time, so if I have to complete it, I'll complete it anyhow. So this is one of my strength. And the other one is ki, I am very much like, one of my strength is my parents love for me. It always works as my strength, because of that only I'm always able to push myself forward in my life. So these are my two strengths. And then, sir, my quality, I'm an all-rounder. I can do anything. You just, even if I'm not aware of that particular thing, but if I'm determined to do it, I'll do it. And also, sir, another quality is, but quality to all round. I'm an all rounder. And if you ask about my skills, so I'm a good dancer. I am good at dancing. So yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yes, Srishti, tell me, who is Srishti? Srishti Yadav. Your two strengths, two weaknesses, ability, quality, and skill.
Good evening, sir. To be honest, Srishti is a very timid, underconfident girl, but her alter ego, who is Shri, she is a lot more confident and she has a lot more trust and belief in herself. So yeah, and my weaknesses are that I procrastinate a lot, and I compare myself a lot to others. Like if I'm doing some work, so for inspiration, I only go to them for inspiration. But when I see that they're doing it that way and I'm doing it, but mine is not as good as theirs, so I get really disappointed. And my strength is that I listen. I'm a good listener at most of the time, and I believe in myself. My
Okay. Okay, I think some network issue is there with Srishti. Yes. So can you come to Ansaj? Yeah, Ansaj, how are you? And kindly reintroduce yourself for the audience benefit more than me.
Yes, sir. My name is Ansaj, and I'm an automobile engineering graduate. And
skills are I'm good at singing and.
Okay, Srishti. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Ansaj. Go ahead.
my strengths are that I can easily adapt to any situation in a faster time. And once I set my mind to something, I usually complete that. But those times are few and far in between. And my weaknesses would be, earlier I used to be intimidated with public speaking. That is, the communication was one of my major weaknesses. Though I have been working on it and there have been improvements. And the second weakness would be right now I do eat a lot of junk food, so I would have to start limiting that. And quality, I have a lot of likes. For example, I'm an avid runner. I've completed around 7 half marathons, 1 full marathon, and shorter races.
Very good.
So yeah, but for the last 1 year, I haven't participated in any race or so. So other than that, I do paint, though infrequently, but still do. And on the technical side, I like modeling, SolidWorks modeling.
Yeah, when you're saying modeling, please specify it's a engineering department modeling. Otherwise, people will think that you must be modeling for Amazon and Flipkart, right?
No, I wasn't very good at that. Our college used to have a modeling club, and I did go through that recruitment. So I wasn't accepted there.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Anyway, yeah, that's it.
What is your ability? What is your quality, and what is your skill? You are good for what? That is your ability. You can say confidently that I can go and do this. That is my ability.
Sir, anything?
Anything. Whatsoever your ability is. What is your ability? योग्यता क्या है आपकी? You don't know. Never mind. I will share one of the chart. I'm sure few of them must be knowing about this, but again I will share for your benefit, so that you guys can know what exactly your ability, quality, and skill, the difference is. Because whenever you are going in the corporate or you are doing your own business, people are liking you or disliking you based on your ability, quality, and your skill only. Your academic degree will certainly be handy, but not up to that level. So we will try to understand that part as well, right? Thank you. Yeah, Pratishtha, how are you?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, so tell me your 2 strengths and 2 weaknesses.
Sir, so my 2 strength will be that firstly, I'm a very calm person. If any situation arises, I do not get panic. I have more approach towards solution than rather seeing the problem. And the second strength that I have is that I'm very enthusiastic person. Even the things are not of my domain, I used to know about the things, I used to learn them, and I used to add in my qualities. So that is my 2 strength. And coming to my weakness, the first weakness is that I'm very emotional person. I get very emotionally connected to the people that sometimes my emotion dominate over my work. That if I go away from my home, I get homesickness and my work efficiency is reduced. And the second weakness that I have is that I have more negative thought, that I have talked in my previous session with the ma'am, that my negative thoughts are more than my positive thoughts. So ma'am suggested mindfulness, so I am working upon it.
Okay, yeah, some psychological session, emotional care session was there, right?
Yes, sir. And the ability that I have is that I can easily adapt myself in any situation. That if I will tomorrow, I'll go in any corporate world and some situation arises that is not of that is not according to me, that and then also I can easily adapt myself. And the quality that I have is that I am more focused and determined, that if you will give me some task, I will do to the full of my strength, and I will put my 100% effort. And talking about my ability that I have is that I am more analytical person. If I can analyze the things in a more diverse and better way than others, I feel so. So these are some.
Very good. Yeah. Good. I will share one chart so that you guys can understand that what exactly we are talking about. And
Yes,
we can just revisit. Even you know everything. But there is no harm in revisiting. Even I used to revisit again and again and try to understand something more from out of that. Right? Arya,
Yes,
are you there? Arya?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yeah. Will you be able to speak?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tell me, who is Arya and her two strengths, two weaknesses?
First of all, my name is Arya Singh, and I'm doing my graduation. So my strength is that first of all, I'm very versatile person. I get to any situation very easily, and second is I can really do great under pressure. Like I can do any work under pressure very well. So pressure is not a matter of concern for me. Also, I think I'm
Corporate
very
pressure is something which is unbearable. You can ask from Subir Nandisa or those who are working.
Yes, sir, I know, but yes, sir.
Their corporate pressure will be somewhere very, very different than the normal pressure. Anyway, please continue.
Yes, sir. So that is one thing, and my weakness is that I'm very emotional, and also is that I try to keep people around me happy. So I think that's something of my weakness, because people is a factor, is a very big factor which actually influences our life. So I really want to have a control over it. And my qualities are that I'm very kind heart, and
Yeah, few things I would like to request you, whenever you are introducing yourself, don't use that I'm a hardworking, don't use that I'm a kind-hearted, don't use that I'm emotional. These three things, everybody is there. Everybody is having the almost same quality. Beyond that, I would like to share one chart so that you guys can get actual help, that what you should be, yeah. I'm just sharing it with you guys. Now you choose your, please choose one quality. I will ask one quality where you have to prove yourself that you have really that quality. Prove that point. And one ability, that's all. You have a list in front of you. Please choose your one quality. With your example, please prove it that you have really this quality. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So please, choose one quality and one ability. Again, I'm going to ask, whatever you have said, that is okay. But pick one quality and one ability and prove with example that you have really this quality or ability. Prerna, can you speak a little bit so that at least little participation can be there? Is it possible for you, Prerna?
Yes.
Yeah, please participate, because I would like to listen your experience as well. Already you are working, so I'm pretty sure this will help you, right, to identify your personal quality and ability. Tell me, pick one quality and prove it with example that why do you have that quality, or how you can say that you have that quality. Pick one quality.
So I would say multitasking, because in my current organization where I'm working, there I'm handling the HR and admin department, which I have taken recently. But before that, I used to handle event operations. So I'm still a part of that thing, because handover, I have to give handover. So I'm still working on that thing. Also, I'm working on this profile as well. Apart from this, whenever any new challenge comes in, I do that. So I would say multitasking is something that is my personal strength.
Multitasking is your quality. Okay, very good.
Yes.
So, okay, so in your CV, you can write it as your personal quality, like I'm a multitasker in your summary. So who is Prerna? Prerna is a multitasker. Okay, what is your ability out of this?
Ability out of this chart.
Out of this chart, your interpersonal ability.
I would say seeing where help is needed, wherever people require my help and I can provide them my resources, I do that. Whatever ways I can support them, I support them. So I would say in the interpersonal abilities, I would choose seeing where help is needed, and yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you, Prerna. Yes, Tripti, can you identify your personal quality?
Yes, sir.
Tell me one.
So I am a responsible person.
Prove it.
Sir, when my mama goes to market and she said कि घर का अच्छे से ख्याल रखना, तो
वो तो हर कोई करता है, घर में जितने भी फ्रिज में रखे होते हैं सामान सब निकाल के खा जाते हैं, अच्छे से ख्याल रखना।
और जैसे कोई बाहर का काम करना, जैसे
other than this, any other example where you can prove yourself that you are a responsible girl?
Sir, I submit my assignment on right times.
Wow, ये responsible हुआ। चलिए एग्जाम्पल सोच के रखिए कि करना क्या है, आप क्यों रेस्पॉन्सिबल हो। ठीक है, चलिए इंटरपर्सनल एबिलिटी बताइए। टेल मी वन इंटरपर्सनल एबिलिटी।
Sir, comforting others.
How?
Sir, when anyone come to my house, I always used to try ki I feel them comfortable here. They don't feel like कि कहाँ आ गए.
Okay, so he should not feel awkward, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rohit, can you choose one personal quality and can you prove it that quality you may be having with an example?
Responsible.
You are responsible.
Yes.
Can you prove it that you are responsible?
Whenever someone gave me anything, any work to do, then I will.
What any work, man? Have you ever got any work? Please give me one example. And in the month of March, I got this responsibility. This was the task. This was the difficulty. This was the level of difficulty, and I did that. And that's why I feel that I'm responsible.
I work in courier company.
Okay.
Then whenever someone not coming in office, or they gave me full office to responsible. They give responsibility to take care of the office work. There's someone coming, some customer coming or not, then I can handle them. So they gave responsibility.
Okay.
To take care of office work when I work in courier company there.
Sure, great, very good. Your any ability? Do you have any interpersonal ability?
Sir, help in need.
Okay.
Help in needed. Someone need help and I can go directly. I can't say no to them.
Very good. Okay.
Whatever work he wants, then I can help him.
Okay. Yeah. Subir Nandi Saab, can you tell me one quality, one personal quality which you have? Please, open your camera, Subir Nandi Saab.
Sir, honest. Sir, honest. Sir,
you are honest. Okay, prove it.
Yes, sir.
Prove it.
Sir, sir, at first I am saying I don't know English confidently, and I am confident. I am confident very low for English.
ये ऑनेस्टी हो गई, ठीक है। ओके, इंटरपर्सनल
Yes.
एबिलिटी क्या है आपकी?
Interpersonal ability, sir. Listening to others, sharing feeling with others.
You can choose one out of this chart.
Sir, out of chart.
चार्ट हैज बीन गिवन, ये दिया हुआ है ना आपका इंटरपर्सनल स्किल का,
हाँ,
उसमें से
हाँ.
चूज कर लीजिए एक। लिसनिंग टू अदर्स,
So listening to sharing feelings with others, listening to others.
ओके, लिसनिंग टू अदर्स, प्रूव इट, कैसे प्रूव करेंगे आप?
सर ऐसे तो सबसे सुन के ही मतलब लिसन करते करते ही तो ये करते हैं ना।
ये तो एवरीबॉडी इज लिसनिंग। Listening is also a quality. Listening very carefully.
Sir, I am not good listener and not good speaker.
So
That's why I am not good speaker.
Which quality, which ability do you have?
Which ability?
हाँ, एक चीज चूज करें।
Giving your time.
Okay, giving your time. You are comfortable in giving your personal time to somebody.
Time. Okay.
ठीक है, no problem, no problem. जो भी है, it's okay, no problem, right? Yeah, Ankarao साहब,
Yes.
choose one personal quality and prove it that you have that.
Okay. First thing is honest. So there will be multiple things in my project. So one thing I have faced that there is some client acquisition on me, which I didn't do that particular thing at all. But the client is blaming me from the client side. So I need to prove myself. I was honest. So I have been used all my recordings of the call recordings, what exactly happened, and we have showed it to the client. And manager believed me that I was honest, first of all. So then only everyone in the team need to see the recordings. So they came with that particular point. Then only it was proved that I didn't do anything. So, but there is a blaming on the company side. So that is one thing. Second thing is I might be dependable sometimes in my project. So if something is needed or if I wanted
no, you have to choose only one quality and another interpersonal ability.
Okay. So in interpersonal skill, I can give you listening to others and standing up for yourself.
You choose only one. Choose only one. Be honest.
Okay. I'll stand up for myself.
You can stand up for yourself.
Yeah. If some issue comes or there might be any issue or anything. So if they ask me to do that particular thing, so I will give my 100% to try to complete that particular thing within the time.
Okay.
Not only that, anyway, so if some wrong equation is there, but you should not think, okay, it is a wrong equation. I am standing up for myself, whether to prove that whether I was standing up myself for.
Okay. Yes, Shashikant ji, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please choose one quality. एक कोई quality choose करें आप and prove it कि you have that quality. Why I should believe upon you that you have that quality. Please choose one personal quality. कौन सी quality है आपके अंदर?
Number one तो I am honest.
नहीं, एक ही choose करना है जो सबसे ज्यादा है.
Yes, sir. Honest is there.
You are honest. Okay. Tell me why I should believe upon you that you are an honest person. For example, दीजिए.
एग्जाम्पल सर मैं दे सकता हूँ कि मैं
लोगों को हिंदी नहीं आती है, वी ऑल आर साउथ इंडियन टुडे। आप बताइए क्या करें हम।
when I doing my job, I am doing my 100% effort. If my boss telling you have to finish your work at the given deadline time, in given deadline time I have finished that work. ठीक है. So many times I always think I will finish my work in the given deadline.
What is your ability? Interpersonal ability क्या है आपकी?
Ability means
ये जो लिस्ट है उसमें से पढ़ के बताइए, which ability do you have?
Listening to others. This is my ability. Always I follow to my senior and whatever they are saying carefully. I am listening. I listen. So this is my ability.
So please write it in your CV also. जो आपने यहाँ पे एबिलिटी आइडेंटिफाई करी है, आप अपने सीवी में भी ये चीज लिखें.
Yes.
Then
definitely.
You will be very comfortable during the time of the interview. That's why this exercise is there.
Okay. I will mention in the CV.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Pratishtha, pick one quality, personal quality.
The one quality that I had is that is I am more organized person. Like I have divided my life in the immediate goals, short-term goals, and long-term goals. I have very much well planned that what I have to do in future, what I have to do today, what I have to do tomorrow. So I think I am more organized person. Like I have full detail that and graph that how much I study, what I need to do, everything. So I think I am more organized person.
Very good, Ayat. So identify it and write it in your CV. Yeah. And what
Yes,
is your interpersonal ability?
Sir, my interpersonal ability is that I give my time to others, that whatever my schedule will be, I will always give my time to my family and friends. That although now I'm not in school, still I'm connected to all of my friends, and whenever they need me and whenever they, I think that I can advise them in better way, I used to give them advice, and I think I'm the first one they will concern whenever they will be in the problem. So this much confidence I have. So I give my time to them also.
So you give your time to others, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Very good. Now you are very clear. Huh? Please write these two elements in your CV. Yes, Sriya. What is your personal quality?
So, although all the qualities, we all have all the qualities, but the
You are from psychology, so you understand these two abilities and qualities very clearly. So pick one quality which really represents Shreya.
So the example I have, I'm not sure if it will fit into charitable, gentle, or kind, but I've done this many times. One example that it was a rainy day.
Pick one which is really belongs to Shreya, or which really represent that quality to Shreya.
Yes, sir. I'm just not sure in which category it will fit. So you be the judge of that. The example is that it was a rainy day. It was raining very heavily. We were in college, and I saw an old professor standing in a little shed, and she was waiting for the rain to stop. So I went there. I shared my umbrella with her, and I took her to her car. And after that, I had to take 10 more rounds because there were many people who were waiting for my umbrella and for me to take them other side of the pathway without them getting wet. So that I do a lot.
Okay. So basically you are very kind, right?
Yes, sir.
You are gentle towards your professor, but you are kind for others.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. And what about your interpersonal ability?
So it would be giving your talent. I give my talent as much as possible I can.
How?
I do things for others if they want me to do anything for them. If I can uh, help them with guidance, with if they want something creative for me. Many people ask me for cards, like make me a card or make me a design, make me logo, things like that. So I do that all the time. So giving away my talent.
You giving your talent. Very good. Now you're very clear that what you are, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that this session is for that purpose only. So that your CV should be not having any second dilemma that what exactly I am. You should be very clear that what I am, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Apurva. Personal quality. Which represents Apurva.
Yes, sir. I'd choose fun to be with. Like, sir, my all school friends, like, since I have taken a cutoff from social media and stuff, so they keep calling and asking me, like, let's go. You were very fun to be with and stuff. And also, sir, like, my college acquaintances, like, I have met them 2, 3 times only, but still, they, appreciate that they like spending time with me. They love my company. And sir, proof, so I have to bring one of them in front of you. Like, how will I prove?
No, I can trust. Now you tell me your interpersonal ability.
Yes, sir. So interpersonal ability, I'd choose seeing where help is needed. Like I'd quote like an example. Like last year in November, one of my acquaintance, again college acquaintance, we met online. We used to talk thoda bahut regarding academics and stuff. So she told that her mom is suffering from like cancer and she is getting her treatment done. But the girl also, she had a sort of lump in her chest, so she wanted, like, they were very much afraid because her mom was suffering due to this particular problem only. So she was afraid and wanted to get it operated, but she lived in a rural area, like remote area. Their operation and stuff was not that much like easy. So she asked me, and then I told her, ki, okay, I convinced my parents that let's help her. So she came at my home, and I got her operated in BHU only. And so that was the first time I went to BHU on my, like, I'm a very much pampered kid. My every work is done by my mummy only. But since my mummy was on duty, so she couldn't go. So I took her on my own to BHU, and I did the thing. So yes, this is one of my interpersonal ability. And skills are, I told dancing, but it is not in this.
Yeah, it's okay. No, we are not talking about a skill today. So interpersonal ability, which one you have used?
Sir, seeing where help is needed.
Okay, seeing where, absolutely great example. So kindly keep it in your CV. Yeah, Prachi. Tell me one personal quality.
Yes, sir. So my one personal quality would be accepting of others. And the proof of this is that since I was in class fifth, since then I am living in a hostel. So obviously there are so many people living in the hostel. So of course I need to accept people for who they are, for living them in peace, with them in peace. So yeah, this is my personal quality, accepting of others.
Very good. And your ability?
Interpersonal ability would be listening to others. I'm good at listening to others, and of course comforting others as well. So, yeah, this is my interpersonal ability.
Okay, great. Yeah, Ansaj, your personal quality.
Yes, sir. Sir, if I have to pick one, then I would pick responsible.
You are responsible.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Let's prove it.
Sir, I was a part of NCC during my college, and one of the few things that we were taught was to be responsible enough for no matter what event we are organizing, or for our juniors. That is, we were given certain tasks. For example, I was once given the task of organizing a blood donation camp back in when I was in my second year, and I had to delegate whatever work that was required to people, uh, so that the event gets organized smoothly. So yes, sir, some of the things that we were taught have still stuck with me till now. So yes, responsible.
Interpersonal ability.
Interpersonal ability, I would say that I am a good listener. Uh, Most people, whoever I have talked to, uh, some of them have even said that uh, uh, matlab, speaking to you is easier. So given an example, one of the first friends I made back in when I was in school was because I had to listen, and while she used to talk too much. So yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Srishti Yadav, do you have any personal quality?
Yes, sir. My personal quality is fun to be with.
What?
Fun to be with.
Fun to be with. Okay. Prove it.
My friends, even my sister's friends, who are like way elder than me, but they whenever I go to their place or they come to mine, they all surround me rather than my sister. So and whenever they go, they'll be like, "Where's Shrishti? We want to talk to her. It was fun to be with her." So yeah, and my
Your
interpersonal
ability. Yeah.
ability would be comforting others.
Okay. So you are good in comforting others, right? People may feel
Yes,
good
sir.
about with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So Arya, already spoken, or you want to speak about this? Arya, are you there?
Yes,
Arya?
sir.
Yeah. Have you spoken your personal qualities?
No, sir, I have not spoken.
Okay, please pick one.
Sir, I have a good sense of humor. Like, I try to like hit on this spot. Like, uh, if something is going on, and if I have to do something, then I think I have a good sense of humor
Which
at
quality
times.
do you have?
Good sense of humor. Am I
Okay, good
audible?
sense of humor. Okay, great. Sense of humor. Yes.
Yes, sir. And my interpersonal ability is that I I can listen to others, because I think until and unless you listen to someone very carefully, you cannot do something about it. Because listening is, I think, is a very big skill. One should have it. So I think I have that, and I don't give my time easily to people because my time has a value, and that I have learned from you only in my sessions. So I think that is something I have learned, and I'm focusing on it very much. So
Okay.
that is thing.
Okay.
And
No, no.
my specific skills is that I play badminton. I love
Yeah,
playing it.
it's okay. It's okay. We are not talking about skills one right now. So good. I think, guys, now you are very clear that which quality or which ability you have, which you can put in your CV, so that tomorrow, if somebody is going to ask, at least you can explain those things in a right way, right? Please open your camera, guys. I'm very much uncomfortable with the, with the people who are, hiding behind the camera. You know very well that I cannot work with the guys who are just hiding behind the camera. So what exactly we have gained out of this exercise, Ankarao Saab? What exactly you have gained out of this exercise?
So now everyone has got a clarity what exactly their strengths and weaknesses, or what is their ability, what exactly they are working on, or how they wanted to work on.
Yeah,
So
at least you are trying to focus upon one area. Ki this is my
one,
ability or this is quality.
yeah, right.
At least you are
And
accepting yourself.
right, we are accepting ourselves and we are coming to know what exactly the others are doing. We will come to know. So how exactly we need to build up some other new abilities or new other strengths. So how to turn what weaknesses we have, how to work on this. So
Excellent.
we are just gathered ourselves in our mind. So what exactly my weakness?
Very good, very good. Yes, sir. Pratishta, what you have gained out of this exercise?
It basically means in our day-to-day life we do not think we do not think about ourselves, but through this session you have compelled us to work up to talk about our strength and weakness, and also you have, through this session we came to know about that we have today we have differentiated between ability, quality, and what was skill. So I think this was the gain from the session, that we have at least think about ourselves.
Yeah.
We have given time to ourselves.
Yes, yes. Yes, Sasikanji, what you have gained out of this session?
Yes, sir. Through this, I have identified my interpersonal skills and ability, and through this, I can utilize anywhere. And I will also focus about this. This is my skills, and this is my
quality
and
ability.
Yes.
So good. I think unnecessary. You and Subir Saab are complaining that you don't know English. You don't know English. When you have been compelled that you have to talk in English only, then you are talking in English only. This is also one of your great quality.
No, we can talk, but gradually we will sit together. Most of the people are Hindi speaking. That's why we are speaking in Hindi.
No problem, sir. But yes, you guys should speak with each other in English. It's a good that whatever you want to. Yes, Prachi, what you have gained out of this session?
Yes, sir. The thing which I believe we gained from this session was the fact that we self-analysis. Like we generally don't used to think that what are our strengths, what are weaknesses. Like I personally failed to answer that particular question, that what are my skills and what are my strengths exactly. So yeah, I felt that these are the things that we should supposed to know about ourselves, that what are our skills, our quality, our abilities, strengths and weaknesses. So yeah, this is what I learned from this session.
Is it going to help in your future when you will be a manager, or right now also it will be useful to you?
Sir, it will be useful in any way. Like it's not useful just for professional life. It is useful for personal well-being as well. It is something self-analysis. So yeah, it is useful in every possible way.
Yeah, great. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Srishti, what you have gained out of this session?
Out of this session, sir, I have got to know myself better. I'm clear about qualities and abilities. Yeah, that's it, sir.
That's it. Okay. Yes, Subir sir, what was the gain out of this session? आपका mic.
Sir, यहाँ पे this is ability, quality and skill. ये that is identify for me.
Okay. तो क्या करेंगे इसका आप? Where will you use it?
जरूर sir.
Okay.
Use करेंगे.
Use करेंगे. Okay. Yes, Shreya, what was your gain out of this session?
Sir, insight into myself and into others as well. I got to pinpoint my qualities, skills, abilities, and we also got to know that we are not the only one with a problem or with this certain limitations. Like someone mentioned, they have overthinking problem. They overthink. So many people mention that we all have that in certain amount. So it's not something to worry about. We can easily work on that. So that's what I done.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, Anshaj, have you gained anything out of this session?
Yes, sir. We talked about these qualities. I wasn't very much clear about it myself. So introspection, I was able to introspect further, and listening to others was also an interesting experience. So that's it, sir.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, Rohit, have you gained anything out of this session?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me what.
I was I am know myself that what is my ability and what is my skills, and I have to improve in my confidence level. That I have to improve my confidence level.
Don't
After
worry,
this,
don't worry. Yeah, it will grow. It will grow as you will participate more and more.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah? Arya, have you gained anything?
First of all, the very gain for the day was that I knew a lot about what my skills were, and also about what others have uh, perceived in themselves, that what their skills are. I really looking forward to learn new skills. So I think that was the gain for the day.
Great. Yeah, Tripti, have you gained anything out of this session?
Yes, sir.
What?
I know. Yes, sir. I know a little bit about myself, and we need to do introspection.
Great. So this was the first part. Like now you are just recalling. Those who have already done this exercise, they know. Yeah, Apurva, sorry. Apurva, tell me, what was the gain out of this session?
Sir, I believe that the strengths, abilities of a person or the weakness actually defines a person. So in a way, we have defined ourselves today in two to three words. Also, we have gotten into ourselves much more. And sir, like this thing would help in our personal life as well. Like suppose I have quoted an example that I help people. So matlab, further, if suppose I encounter an incident where I feel like I should not help that particular person, so this session would remind me that no, this is your ability, this is what you have, means something which you have like committed, that no, you do it, so you will like help that particular person, and ultimately it will increase the wealth. So yes.
So I'm surprised to see Apurva become so mature. She's talking in a very sensible manner and a very polite and very cool and calm. Your tone has also gone down and you're talking in a very, very good sense. Good.
Sir, because of that, obviously because of your sessions.
I'm really happy. That's okay. But that these things are equally important. Even I go through these, ability and skills and qualities almost every week to understand more and more. Even though I have read this chart so many times, maybe 100 times, but still I am searching some of the elements which can help me or which can help other people, right? So now today we will talk about the second phase of life, that is a problem. Tell me one day when we don't have a one problem in our life. Every day, every time, we have some or other problem. Provided we consider that as a problem, we consider that as an opportunity, we consider that as an experiment. There are so many names can be there for the problem. So first, let me understand that what do you mean by problem? Suppose I have given one word problem to Shreya. How will you define? What is this? What is this word all about? Problem.
मुझे define करना पड़ेगा.
I've given you this word. What are you going to do with this word? Choice is yours. That will define you, your personality.
So this is a problem. What you've given me a task, I have to solve it. I have to make decisions on the base of that. It is a problem. So problem is just a stage of life, a part of life where we measure what the resources we have and use them usefully. Use them efficiently as well as we can to process further in life.
Very good. Yeah. Anka Saab, I have given one word problem. Can you define this problem? What do you mean by problem?
So problem, like whatever you are facing any issues, or you are facing some issue, like there is a power cut, so you feel problem at home, or even if you go for a corporate office, so you may have multiple tasks upon us. So you may think that where you are getting stuck with some or other. So you may treat that as a problem, but when it was not resolved again and again. So if you are doing a experimental things, as you said, so it will become little what is it, commendable. So we can always go and search ourselves whether you are able to resolve that particular thing or not. So what are the things? Suppose you are watching some YouTube or you are watching anything, or we are in class now. So suddenly internet is not working. So that is one of the problem. So everything, it's not we will be defining only problem is this, but there might be multiple reasons behind the problem, whether it is a small or lot. Like a small children is there, so he is also trying to play, but parents are not allowing to play. So that is his problem. So it depends upon.
Very good. Yes, Subir Saab, what do you mean by problem? I have given one word problem. What will you do? Aapka mic, every time your mic is a problem.
Sir, problem is multiple. Sir, problem is multiple.
Yes.
Problem faced by everywhere problem is facing anything else, sir. Sir, problem create the situation is very poor or very happy.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Whatever the way you are defining problem, that is your problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, Prachi. How will you define problem?
Yes, sir. Sir, in my opinion, problem is something which is not easy to deal with, in which we need to give some extra effort. So this is what problem is, in my opinion.
You are very short. You are having a very short problem in your life, right? Everything is a small problem in your life.
I don't know as of now, but I think something which is not easy to deal with and in which we have to give
you
an
have to
extra
speak
effort.
almost 3 minutes on problem only. What will you like to speak?
What problem is, what kind of problem a person used to face in a life, and how can a person deal with it. These three points are something which we can talk about on the topic.
You have to talk 3 minutes about problem, not 3 points.
Okay, so I have to talk about problem for 3 minutes.
Yeah. Everybody has to talk about problem for 3 minutes so that you can define the problem in a much better way. Or now every time people are taking a shortcut, this is a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, right.
Okay. So may I start? Yeah. Yes, sir. So in my opinion, problem is something when we which is not easy to deal with, in which we need to give extra effort, in which we have to.
Pratishtha, kindly keep the watch for everybody. 3 minutes. Let us understand. If people are complaining about the problem, whether they know problem sufficiently or not, they can talk about the problem within even for 3 minutes or not. Yeah.
Yes.
Speak.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So from the beginning, sir. Okay. So in my opinion, problem is something which is not easy to deal with, in which we have to we should supposed to give extra effort in it. Problem is something when we used to face, and we in which we have to give our extra effort, like something like extra resources, extra effort, extra everything which we need, resources. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm literally confused right now. How can I speak about problem for 3 minutes?
People can speak for an hour. People can write even books. People can do PhD on problem.
Yes, sir.
This is a problem that nobody understands what is the problem.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I agree. Okay. I'm clueless right now. Okay.
This is a problem that many other times we are clueless about the problem, that what exactly the problem is. what kind of category of the problem we have. Let's say emotional problem, professional problem, social problem, personal problem, types of problem, the timing of the problem, seasonality of the problem, functionality of the problem. So there are many problems. Prachi,
Yes, sir. Okay.
you spoke almost how much time you spoke in Krista?
30 seconds.
Huh?
Less than 1 minute.
Less
30
than 1
seconds.
minute.
I guess 30 seconds only.
So this is a problem. You have to increase your timing for at least speaking on any event topic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree. This is a problem.
So have you identified your problem?
Yes, sir.
Expression is a problem. This is the real problem.
Yes, sir.
Now we would like to work upon this part.
Yes, sir.
If you are getting anything, try to express in words.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yes, Subir Saab, please speak 3 minutes on problem. Subir Saab.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
3 minutes on problem. Topic is a problem.
Sir, problem are multiple. Problem many time face the problem. I identify my problem is English is very poor and my confidence is very low. This is my problem. That's all, sir. Our problem is many time anywhere for every person. For every person, problem is different. That's why problem is different for every person for different. So problem create for everything. Problem create for everything for different person. So problem
और तो कोई प्रॉब्लम है ही नहीं है अभी. Everybody will talk about कि मेरी लाइफ में full with the problem. And now when matter comes for speaking on problem, nobody is having a clue what exactly is the problem.
Sir, identify me.
We don't identify where I can express what exactly I can, whatever is happening in your life. That is an experience. Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir. That's why I tell you this is my problem. English is very poor and confidence is very poor.
आप घूम फिर के उसी रास्ते पे आ जा रहे हैं.
I identify, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. Yes, Shreya, now you talk at least 3 minutes for problem. Yeah.
So problem is any situation or question that requires a solution or that requires us to deal with. And we use our available resources to solve that problem. For example, a person wakes up in the morning and they drink tea. So that is their daily routine. But one day they wake up and there is no sugar or there is no tea in the house. So that is a problem. And with available resources, what they come up with is their solution, or how they manage that situation is their solution. And problem is a part of life. Everyone faces problem, like you said, in different intensity, different situations, different frequency types, and all that. Problem is a situation which requires solutions, so we can move on from that situation. Otherwise, a person will feel stuck on a step or in a situation or on a question unless they find a solution. And it is similar to like when we play computer games and video games, we achieve accomplishment, we accomplish something and then we move forward. So problem is something similar, hitting a goal and then going forward, answering something and then moving forward, finding answers to all the questions that we have, and problem solving is what is more important than problem itself. There are many ways we solve a problem. One common being trial and error. We try all the possible resources and which one fits the best, we follow that. And there are many strategies to solve problems depending on the type of problem we have. That should be it.
Okay, no problem. Yes, sir. Rohit, what is problem? Tell me.
Sir, problem is very important word in our life, because without problem our life is useless, in my opinion. If in our life we don't have any problem, so we can't learn from that particular thing. So if we have any problem, so we give our full effort to solve the problem. So we don't have their problem in our future. So this is my, in my opinion, this is the word problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's it. This is the problem in my opinion.
Okay, Tripti.
Yes, sir. So problem is a difficult to deal with or to understand.
Okay.
And so problem is a situation, question, or thing that causes difficulty, stress, or doubt.
You are talking in a bookish knowledge. Bookish way.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm just think about it. What is problem? So first of all, what I am thinking, a problem is stress.
Yeah. So there is okay, good. So lots of problem is there in our life, right?
There are many problems in our life, sir.
So define it more clearly.
Sir, I don't focus on problem. That's why I can't define it.
Very good. Very intelligent answer.
Yes, sir.
And this is your problem, that you don't focus on your problem.
Yes, sir. This is my problem.
So, Pratishtha, कितने लोग कितना मिनट बोल पाए अभी तक?
Only Shriya Didi spoke for 2 minutes and 6 seconds, and rest all were around 1 minute or 1 minute 30 seconds.
So this
and
is
less
a problem.
than that also. Like, yes, sir.
This is the problem, that people are not able to speak of in a subject where they what exactly they are complaining. Yes, Sasikanji, talk about problem, sir. Mic open करिए. Please open your mic, sir. हाँ बताइए, what do you mean by problem? 3 minute बोलना है, 3 minute.
Problem is everywhere, sir. If I am not reaching office in time, that is problem. If I am giving task to my employee and they are not accepting, that is problem for me. Means if I am going to ticket counter, but there is so many rush is there, and I am not able to take the ticket. That is also problem. So problem means there are so many problem. Hello.
Yeah, yes sir. Keep speaking. Pratishtha will tell you कि कितना मिनट आपने बोला and what is the problem. Pratishtha, कितना मिनट बोला सर ने?
48 seconds.
Oh, wow. And life is full with the problems. And since Till now, you have faced so many problems in your life. If you accumulate, it will be in years and years you have spent identifying the problem, defining the problem, knowing the problem, solving the problem, feeling bad with the problem, feeling emotionally deep with the problem, overthinking with the problem, so many problems. Okay, no problem. Yeah, Ansaj, can you speak on problem, sir?
Sir, a problem is a very vague word. You can have various meanings associated with it. For example, in my opinion, it is something that involves some sort of uncertainty where you have to make a kind of decision. It can either be a situation or some question that somebody asked or something that you have not been able to answer. As you said, sir, problem can be classified into various types. For example, we have everyday problems. One example that Shreya gave was the tea, absence of tea. That could be considered as everyday problems that you might have. And another would be you wish to go to your office or to the workplace, but you see no viable means of transportation due to a strike. So that would be a problem, reaching your office. And usually all of us have visited hospitals for at least some issue or something like that. So if someone develops an issue that they have to deal with to go to a doctor, then that would be considered under medical problems. And there could be problems related to your professional life, whatever happens on the job, or whether your boss asks something to do and you might not be available at that time. And also it can also happen in your personal life. Basically, it can be said that our life, as you said, is full of problems. Each and every moment, we make decisions about something or the other. So that all of that comes under problem in a way. So although knowing the first step in solving a problem is, I believe, knowing that you have a problem. You first have to understand that this is a problem with you and you need to improve it for further progress. So once you know the problem, then you could maybe research or find out what is needed or collect the data that is required, and then create alternative solutions and then select the best one. So that is a research methodology, but we usually use a simplified version of it. Basically, we just decide what to do in most cases.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I think you've spoken very well. Yeah. Yes, Pratishtha.
Yes, sir. Sir, basically, problem is a very big domain to define. So, but I like to define in a way that it is a situation that is somewhat unresolved. Like we have seen, it is like a puzzle. We all know that like there is a Rubik's cube that not all of us can solve. Someone can solve in 30 seconds and someone can take whole day and still it will be unresolved because they know the technique and we don't know. Problem can be categorized in many ways, like a physical problem, emotional problem, professional problem. Like one of the sir mentioned that reaching on the office is also a problem. It is his personal professional problem. So as someone have a health related issue, that is means physical problem. So problem can be it can be categorized in many ways, but for now I would like to categorize in the three ways, like physical problem, emotional problem, and professional problem. And different people have a different approach towards problem. If someone will encounter any problem, they get panic, whereas someone if get problem, they use to look for the solution. So different people have different approach, different techniques to solve the problem. Like there's some problem that I don't know how to solve, but you know very well that you have solved one of our biggest problem, overthinking, in a very, I think, in a few seconds, and with the small, because you know the technique and we were not aware about, and you have the positive approach towards solving that problem, and we were looking like that is our weakness, and we are having the negative approach towards our problem. And I would like to conclude by saying that wherever there is a problem, there is an opportunity. Like the Britishers were having the problems for the transportation, so they developed a railway system, and so they got an opportunity. So that's all. Means wherever there is a problem, we should always look at opportunities knocking our door, and we should utilize it to the best of our ability. And we shouldn't give up to any of the situation, because problem comes with opportunity. Like every side had 2 points. So problems, although there will be problem, there will be suffering, and we will be put in a situation to the adverse of our ability. But in that situation, we need to think that there, on the other side of the coin, there is opportunity knocking to our door. So we should work. We should have positive insight, in spite of looking that why God is giving us only the problem. No, the things are not like that. Everyone have different problem. So we are not different from others. So we should have the positive insight rather than looking at the negative side of the coin. That's all.
Excellent. Yeah, Shreya, how would you like to define Pratishtha from the psychology point of view? And as a personality, like you mentioned, now you understand people. Define Pratishtha. This is a task.
So,
what you have studied in 2 years, just use that.
So from how much I've interacted with her, though there hasn't been any direct interactions, from classes and from observing her, I can say that she likes to give things everything she has. She's very hardworking, and she's very to the point person, and she's confident, though she doesn't accept that she is confident, more confident than other people. But the only flaw is that she criticizes herself a lot. Like, she sees the bad in herself. She sees the most bad in herself. So that is her flaw. And yeah, she has a negative approach. That's what I'm going at. She has many qualities. She's confident. She can talk about things as long as you ask her to do that. She takes everything very seriously. She takes responsibilities very seriously. Like you said, to record time for everyone, and she remembers how many seconds I spoke, even after 2 other speakers. So she takes everything very seriously, but she focuses on criticizing herself, and she thinks she needs a lot of improvement, and that's where her energy is focused, according to me.
So Pratishtha, have you got your own problem?
Yes.
So don't criticize yourself. Otherwise, it will be very critical in future. That's why deliberately I asked Shreya to give her psychological point of view towards you. You have all the good element, but your problem that you see the only
negative side,
darker side of that. That is not, there is no need out of that, right? Because you have so many good sets, colors of your life. Why to look towards that where the shadow is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody is having shadow. Yeah, Apurva.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So I'd like to define problem. So problem can be defined as a particular situation where we are stuck in. Like we don't have the alternative to, go ahead of that particular thing. We just don't know the actual way, or we find difficulty. Actually, the way is there, but we find a lot of difficulty to just overcome that particular situation. But sir, I also like to mention that problem is actually the greatest examiner of our lives, because it shows us the mirror what all we have actually learned. Like what all do we actually possess? Like we come through many things, we come through thoughts.
Mean to say that the problem is the precursor of the abilities?
Yes, of course, sir. Yes. it leads like it shows you the mirror, like what you have learned and what you have actually derived out of it in your life, what you have inculcated in yourself, and whether you are able to use that particular thing, use that particular inculcation as an experience or not. So this is what a problem is all about. And as Mr. Subir Nandi sir mentioned, I totally agree with him that a problem can be different for a person, and the same problem cannot be actually a problem can be the other one. For example, suppose I'm a person who is very good at my professional things, but I don't know, like I'm not that much good at managing my personal stuffs. So a normal daily activity in my personal life may appear to me as a problem. But again, for a person who is not good at professional thing, for him what is problem, it's nothing for me, like it's my daily thing and I can do it easily. So again, the perception, also perception is a thing that plays that acts as a adjective to problem. And also, sir, like we knew about what is problem, and sir, problem should not be like seen as it is, means it should not be that much also seen in a negative way, because problems are the only thing which are teaching you the experience. Like you have solved a problem, you have got an experience, and solving just a problem is not the end. Of course, you have many more problems yet to come, and these particular experience which the smaller problems give you, that you use to solve a much bigger problem in your life, to make your life more good, or to make your life more worth living. So yes, sir.
Great. So good. I think yeah, we discussed a lot, and I'm pretty sure that from today's session, I don't know what you have gained. So let's have a feedback session for the session today. Yeah, Subir Nandi Saab, how was the session today, and what was the gain? एक line में बोलना है कि आज का gain क्या हुआ? It was a wastage of time or it was an investment of the time? What you have gained out of this session? आपका mic is a problem.
Sir, mic नहीं problem. Sir, mic off कर देते यार. Sir, gain is today. Sir, gain is today for identify for me and what is my problem. This is gain, and my quality, my ability, and what is my skill. This is a solution for me.
Very good, very good. Yeah,
this is for my gain.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Tripti, what you have gained out of this session today?
So I learned many new things. What is ability, what is quality, and real meaning of problem.
Okay. Yes, Rohit, what was the gain for the day?
Sir, I know about myself, what is my ability, what is my skills, and I have to solve my own problem.
Very good, very good. Yeah, Anka Saab, what was different for you?
So we will be always acting normally, but when we know the ability and when we know all our skills, strengths or weaknesses, so it might be changing, but we may not what do you say, accept ourselves, or we may not know actually. But if we ourselves examine ourselves, or if we talk ourselves at least weekly once, or 2 weeks, so you will come to know what exactly you have done, what are your strengths, or what you need to be developed, how you need to convert your weaknesses to strengths, or if you are facing any new weaknesses. So these particular things I have learned. Like we may say like I have fear, but how you have to overcome, so that we need to go ahead. So we may not say that the fear is the one from my childhood. So you should take that particular weakness and to become a strength at least.
Okay, great, thank you. Yeah, Sasikanji, what was the gain for the day? Sasikanji.
Yes, sir.
Boliye, sir.
Yes, sir. Through this session, at least I could understand what is my ability and what is my skills. this is a big thing, and means sometime this session required to everybody, because every day we are taking operation management class, but sometime it is also required. So in between you can take this class.
Sure. Sure.
Really, it is improve our personality.
Yes, yes. My job is like that.
Yes.
That's
Definitely.
why I am here.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. So
Yes.
it is our hope he will take once again this class, and time to time also you take the class.
Sure. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, Ansaj, what was different?
Sir, I got to know qualities and the skills. Basically, further introspection on my part is needed. I learned that it's very important to know yourself first, properly, for any challenge in life. And during the second part, we talked about problems. Listening to everybody's elaborations, I now have a wider perspective about this word. Basically, we don't think about these things in our everyday life. So talking here widens our perspective.
Very good. Yes, sir. Prachi, what was the gain for the day?
Yes, sir. There were so many things in today's session. First of all, it was very interactive. We learned so many things, like what is our strength, weakness, ability, skills, quality, etc. And in the second session of the class, we learned about what actually a problem is. Personally, I learned that what my problem is. So yeah, it was a very wonderful class to be in.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You can be a news reader. You talk like that. Yes, Shreya, what was the gain for the day?
This was the most interactive class I've had with the YSI, and this is my first chance to interact with you for such a long period. So that was something different. And gain was that I got to know everyone a little better. Like we have done our introduction in all the classes. So one single line has been repeated multiple times, but we got to know each other's different side today. So that was the gain.
Great, thank you. Yes, Pratishtha, what was the gain?
The biggest gain that I have from this session was the face-to-face interaction that I have with you after such a long time, and the positivity you radiate give me a different sort of energy that will surely increase my work efficiency. And secondly, I would like to thank Shreya Didi that she gave the psychological point of view, judging myself. So it was a good feedback, and I truly agree with her whatever she told, and I will try to improve. I will try to work upon that darker side of my ability.
Yeah, in psychology there is no judging, only observing.
Yes,
I wasn't judging her. That was just my.
Once you say judge, yeah, her intention was to say observation. However, she couldn't find the right word. The right word is also matters a lot in our life. So thank you very much, guys. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, Pratishtha just used a wrong word. She said her darker side. Her weaknesses are not her darker side. It's just a part of life.
Again, she is into that. Even a small shadow is there. She will say that, oh my God,
that's dark.
Darker night was there. Something like that. So don't overdo. अपने लिए इतना बुरा मत करो. अंदर की जो प्रतिष्ठा है वो बहुत मारेगी, पकड़ लेगी. तो ठीक है, उसको बड़े होने दो आराम से. उसके साथ भी इज्जत से पेश आओ थोड़ा. उसको भी बुरा लगता होगा ना, हर बार बुरा बोलती होगी, ये नहीं करती, वो नहीं करती हो. तुम्हारे अंदर भी तो एक प्रतिष्ठा है, उसकी भी प्रतिष्ठा का ख्याल रखो. ठीक है, उसको भी अच्छा लगेगा जब उसको अप्रिशिएट करना शुरू करो.
Yes, sir. I'm working mindfulness.
तो मैं भी अंदर की प्रतिष्ठा को अप्रिशिएट करो कि अरे वाह, तुमने तो बहुत अच्छा कर दिया. अरे वाह, तुमने तो बहुत अच्छा, तुम्हारे अंदर क्वालिटी देखो. वो प्रतिष्ठा कितनी खुश होगी. और जितना साथ वो देगी उतना कोई नहीं देगा दुनिया में, याद रखना.
Yes, sir.
So good, guys, all the best. My session was only 2 days schedule. So today and tomorrow will be the, for those who are not doing digital marketing, for them, how they can use digital marketing in today's scenario. It's very important to know. Shreya is already pursuing, so she may add value to that. And maybe the next session will be mine again. On that day we'll do something different, how to identify people. कि एक आदमी को देख के कैसे आप समझ जाओ कि इसके साथ क्या बर्ताव करना है. So that kind of ability you will get, right? So with this, thank you very much to everybody. Thank you, Anka Saab. Thanks everybody, right?
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
So much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.